Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day it is today. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to save money on your moving expenses. Now, the more money that you can save on the cost of transporting your possessions and your body to your new destination, the more money that you have in your pocket for things that actually matter and feel good, such as furniture or decorating your new home. So I'm going to go over all the ways that I used to save money on all my previous moves to keep the costs as low as possible. And let's not wait any longer, let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is to clear the clutter. If there are things around your home, and there are those things around your home that you haven't touched in several months, why would you want to go put in the extra effort of packing it up and spending the extra money to move those items to your new home just to unpack them and not touch them again, right? Don't waste your time. Don't give yourself so much stress and don't make your life difficult. So go through all of the possessions in your home and put them in several piles. So first one is keep, second one would be donate, third one sell, and fourth one maybe like trash. There are many methods out there on decluttering, and I am not the best person on the internet for explaining how to declutter, so you can follow whoever system that you want. The one that I followed back then was from the minimalists. They have something called the packing party. So I put all my stuff and all of my husband's stuff into several boxes. Everything went into a box throughout the month. If I needed something, I would take it out of the box. And if I used it in the previous month, then that means that I'm going to keep it, right? And if I didn't take something out of the box, then I probably won't remember it if it stayed in a box, and I probably won't ever need it again. And this packing party system just made the entire moving experience so much smoother and easier for us, because when we were moving from Lubbock, Texas to Boston, Massachusetts, we tried to just move with us the stuff that we could fit in our car. And that really lowered our expenses because we didn't need to rent a truck. Number two, saving money on packing supplies. It truly boggles my mind how people will spend money on brand new packing supplies from the store out of convenience, probably, just to end up discarding them after they unpack everything at their new destination. I just don't understand why people do this. I have never spent money on packing supplies before. During all of my previous moves, I've always tried to get packing supplies for free or used the things that I already have. It doesn't hurt to ask your family members and friends if they have any cardboard boxes or tape or any other packing supplies that they just keep around for the sake of it and don't see any use for it in the near future. And if they were really friends and family, they would love to help you out. Before my previous move, I was working at Domino's Pizza, so I went into work, asked my managers if I could take home some of those really large boxes that I knew they had. Some of these boxes were as tall as up to my shoulder. And then I also got several bread twist boxes, and this may sound really funny, but actually they're very stackable and versatile. They're not just for bread twist, and they're a very good size. I used those bread twist boxes for small little stuff that I had to stay organized during my move. That's how I got my stuff for free. You can also get really creative when it comes to packing. Use everything that you already own. Use all of your suitcases, use your trash cans, use any funky container that you have, and don't buy bubble wrap to wrap your dishes and your cups. Instead, use clean towels that you already own. So think of things like that. Get creative. Number three, when it comes to moving your possessions to a new city, the three cheapest ways to go about doing it are Amtrak, Greyhound, and the post office. So for Amtrak and Greyhound, they will take gigantic boxes and they will move it across country for a really good price. If you're moving any sort of media, such as books, CDs, DVDs, then the post office is your best and cheapest option. They have the service called Media Mail, where they will not calculate the price based on distance, but only based on the weight. It's actually a really slow service, but if you don't need your books immediately, then it doesn't matter. I remember having to ship 3 extremely heavy boxes of books. I packed those boxes extremely full, and I had trouble even lifting one box. And I shipped them 2,000 miles using the Media Mail service, and the whole thing only cost me $25, which is a really good deal. Number 4, avoid moving during peak season. So peak season for moving is only 5 months of the year, from May after school is over up till Labor Day in September. During these 5 months of the year, half of all moves happen. So if you want to save money, move during off season. Number 5, the closer you get to doing it yourself, the cheaper it's going to be. So using your own car to transport stuff is going to be cheaper than using Amtrak or Greyhound. Using Amtrak or Greyhound is going to be cheaper than renting a moving truck. Renting a moving truck is going to be cheaper than using a moving company. If your new home is in the same city, then why don't you make multiple trips back and forth in your car to move your stuff? I would recommend using a moving truck or a moving company only for the really heavy stuff that you can't move yourself. Those are all my tips for you guys to save money on your next move. If you want to learn more about saving money in general, buy my book on Amazon, 1001 Ways to Save Money. Quit flushing your hard-earned money down the toilet. Okay, I gotta go to work now, so I'm just gonna wrap this up really quick. Like, subscribe, comment below. See you guys next time. Bye.